Okay, there we go. Okay, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Coffee and Art in the Morning. I'm Dee Dee, and I was tricked into, asked politely if I was going to stream this morning. Love you, Carrie. Anyway, so I'd already started my one of the projects I wanted to do today. I have a couple, but today's Christopher Lloyd's birthday, Doc from Back to the Future. So I started him already, painted in his hair and sketched him out. And so I'm going to work on Doc today, hopefully. Now, again, as per usual, when I do a stream, hey, Jamie, anybody else popping in? Um, 2 hours and 45 minutes, which is about how long you have on a one Ustream show. Of course, you can always do multiple parts. There's no, problem with that. But to get a whole drawing done in one sitting is pretty hard to do. Oh, let me show y'all Bailey. I finished Bailey, and I did post a picture, but in case y'all don't follow me on Twitter or Instagram or anything, so I think she's in here. Yeah, here she is. So I finished Bailey yesterday. And again, guys, sorry, I have my lighting set so it's bright enough for filming, but that flashes out everything a little bit so you can see how pale I am. Anyway, so if you oh, almost had some color there for a minute. But anyway, so if you follow me on Twitter, Instagram, you can see it finished. Then I also worked last night on, where's that one? Is it in here? My paper in between. And he won't be watching this, but I'm going to post this tomorrow on during Gold Rush. Uh, One of the crews, unless you watch Gold Rush, you won't know who Hunter is, but he's the son that of one of the crews that is now on the crew. So I drew Hunter. Yes, everybody teases him about his Justin Bieber hair. So anyway, I'll post this tomorrow night on Gold Rush during the show. I'll post this. So that's the other thing I worked on last night. So let's get back to Doc. See how it flashes out. But anyway, so I think I'll just continue working on him. Let me get my three colors here that I'm working with. So to sketch them out and everything, I just have white, and then this is white paint. I put acrylic paint, on the hair and the clothes whenever possible as an undercoat. And so then I'm just sketching them out with dark brown and burnt ochre and white. So this is as far as I got so far. So I'm going to continue on now with sketching out Doc for his birthday. Today's Christopher Lloyd's birthday. So that's what I'm working on. And again, thanks everybody for popping in. Hope y'all can see okay. So I'm just kind of, I call it mapping in. I got my sienna too dark there. Don't want to have to try to go over it. Those wrinkles in his head. So if you have any questions, put them in caps. Thanks everybody for popping in. I did tweet, but like I said, I really wasn't going to stream, but somebody asked me nicely. So I'll stream for a while anyway. Like I said, I don't know that I'll stream till this is done because it'll probably take a couple hours. Now he does have quite a furrow right here under the eyebrow. And you'll know I just talk it out while I'm doing it. I'll get to his eyes here because I know that freaks people out when they can't see eyes. You like his hair? Yeah, I try to fluff it up. Like I put the paint on and I kind of smudged it, make it fluffy. Um, I'll get back in there with some more paint in a little while, but I want to get him, finished. Kind of where I'm going with it. Although he does have his hair right up to his ear here. And he has like a Hawaiian shirt on under his lab coat. So I might go ahead and try to paint that little bit of that. I don't want to have him have too much of a double chin. Let's see. It's kind of a little bit of white right under there where you can see. He has like a Hawaiian shirt on. Those were popular in the 80s, because of, I think because of Tom Selleck and Hawaii Five-O. Hawaii Five-O. Magnum PI. Magnum PI. Um, so maybe that's why he was wearing one in the show. I don't know. I don't know when they filmed it in relation to when Magnum PI was filming. So anyway, just picking out the highlights here. That's just the way the easiest way for me to map out a face is to pick out all the highlights. Michelle, yesterday on stream free day. Oh, Lynn, you have a stream free day? Oh, I don't really have any of those. I mean, as far as watching them, there's always someone to watch. Although I did not get to watch Paula. Well, I never watch her late at night, but I didn't get to watch her this morning. I'll have to watch her recordings later. All right, let me get his eyes. Let me sharpen that pencil. Yeah, we did too. We actually went to Hawaii during that time period. Took my mother-in-law and the kids and went to Hawaii. That when we lived in Alaska, it was. I don't want to say it was a hop, skip, and a jump, but it was closer to get to Hawaii from Alaska. So we went there in the 80s. So he has a little bit of a. He is, his eyes are all like wide open, like Marty. But when Back to the Future, we were living in Alaska when it came out, and when it came out, I went and saw. I think I took the kids when they would have been about 10, 11, I think. Let's see, 80, 30. They would have been about 12, I guess, when it came out. And Hubster was out of town on business, so he wasn't there when it premiered. I said, I'm going to go see this movie. I don't care if I have to go by myself. Well, I went and saw it, and it was so awesome. As soon as he got off the plane, literally, this is what happened. As soon as he got off the plane, I said, we're going to go see a movie. I want you to see this movie. So he dropped his suitcases at home, and we went and saw the movie immediately. Yeah, that's what he's saying there. Great Scott. Marty? Right, Jamie. So we immediately went and saw. I got his eyebrow too. Whoops. I got his eyebrow too low. Um, it took him immediately to see it. He still tells that story. I didn't even have my feet off the plane. She was dragging me to the theater. But it was so awesome. It was so awesome. So we went and saw it again. I don't know how many times I've seen that movie. Of course, I own them, own the, DVDs and all that, but, at the time. So, anyway, that was fun. Fun times, as Denise would say. Fun times. He looks a little creepy. Give me a minute. Hey, guys coming in. Hey, Colleen with 2 L's. Stacks. Julie, I know her last name's not Topaz. Janet. Anybody else popping in? Thanks for coming in on the impromptu. Carrie asked me to, politely requested. No, she just asked, are you going to stream today? And I said, well, I can. So if you're just joining us, today is Christopher Lloyd's birthday. And so that is why I'm drawing him and going to post a picture for his birthday. So again, I'm looking at a picture. I'll show you the picture when I'm done because it flashes out my camera if I show it like while I'm filming. But at the end of the show, I'll show you the reference picture I'm using. It's just a standard, you know, Doc screaming picture. Ah, ah, hey, thanks, guys. Yep, it's Doc, bro. Yeah. Because today's his birthday. So anyway, we'll see how far I can get in a couple of hours. I don't think anybody's streaming on Thursdays. He does have some wrinkles in his neck. I mean, he is old, you know. He was old. He played an old guy then. So if you have any questions or anything or just want to chat, just put it in caps so I know you're talking to me. And again, thanks everybody for just popping in. Let's see. I need some light in the corner. I gotta zoom in a little there. I can't see his eyes. And he'll have some wrinkles in there too. Let's go over this one. I mean, I want him to look like, you know, but I don't want him to look like he's mean. Have to make sure we don't get a mean looking here. I'll bring that eyebrow up just a little. I'm going to sharpen my pencil before I put his eyes in. Yep, yesterday was Back to the Future Day. So. Concentrate here a second. Make this pupil just a little bigger. Gotta have them the same size. All right, let's see. Where's my black? Always make sure that you pick up black, not indigo. So let me get his pupil in a highlight, and he'll have some life to him. Then it won't be so creepy looking when he has an expression. So let me just get his pupils in, and then we'll put a highlight. And put some light brown on that white, and then dark brown over it. Gotta concentrate here. All right, let me get my pokey tool here. I have white paint sitting right here. Let me clean my pokey tool off. It's getting a little crusted up. You can use a needle or anything, but I just use this pokey tool. But it's got a lot of built up paint. There we go. So I just use that to dab, just get the highlights here. Don't want too much. Real gentle. And then, let me see if I can get a... He has one big white, bright highlight right there. I want to get that real, because his eyes are nice, bright, wide open. I want to capture that bright highlight that's in that corner. Let's see if I can get it. Oops, see, gotta be careful. I'll have to go back over that with pencil. I get those highlights. Oh, question. I reframed a lot of time. Spent with my celebration. Oh, congratulations on your anniversary, Lynn. All right. Now I gotta let that dry a minute before I can kind of correct anything on there. All right, Lee. I can't touch the wet paint, I mean. All right, let's see if I can get on this side of the pupil. Then the little under the eye right there. This side of the eye. Highlight right in there, and then it gets real dark on this side because there's a shadow under that eye. He's got wrinkles and so anyway, hope everybody's doing well. Like I said, I'm streaming because somebody asked nicely. All right, I gotta get the point. I gotta get that little bit of circle back right there. You gotta have those pupils round. Gotta have those right. Just a little highlight on the brown there. There we go. Shh, very gently. That's what I say in my head to myself. Real lightly, easy does it, easy does it. Marty. Oh. Okay, let me pick out a couple darks here so you can see. Get a little bit of contrast here so you can kind of see his face come into life. Yes, I'm holding my breath. You can probably hear me going, ooh. Okay, right on top of this eye is a heavy shadow under that eyebrow. Let's get that in there and some of these real deep, deep wrinkles. Now he's probably going to look like angry for a while until I get all the, get it all shaded in here. Let's see. Right under the eyebrow, right under here. It's real dark. Let me get a dark brown. So yeah, if y'all just join us, this is Doc, Christopher Lloyd. Today's his birthday, his real life birthday. And so thought I'd draw him. His eyebrows are kind of... So I painted in his hair. And he's just got a light sketch, and then how I like to really draw them is with white. That's how I draw them in, is with my white color pencil. That's how I sketch them in. Okay, he's got a little bit more wrinkle there. He's got a few wrinkles here, one there. Got another one up here. This is a light one here. This is a heavier one up there. Okay. All right, let me get this eye done. It's fun to draw older people with character, some wrinkles and some, it's just, to me, it's fun to draw them. I don't know how well y'all can see. Can y'all see okay? Should I try to zoom in? Let me try to zoom in. I might have to refocus. We'll see how it goes. Y'all know when I try to zoom in. Maybe I should just try to drop the camera. Sometimes that works better. Let me try to drop the camera down a little. Hang on. I'm going to move the camera. Don't freak out. All right, let's see now. Now let me refocus. So I can zoom in, but sometimes just dropping the camera is better than that. All right. There we go. That's a little better, isn't it? Can draw you with wrinkles and age spots. Janet. Okay, let's get back into the high. Need a little bit more eyebrow here. Is that better? Can y'all see better? Okay, good. Thanks. All right. You have to let me know if I'm too loud because now the camera's like this far from my face. So I don't want to get too loud either. Got a wild expression, doesn't he? Thanks, guys. Let me make sure my chat scrolls down because sometimes it doesn't, and I got to make sure if I blip that I'm not, I'm still recording. Okay, let's see. Let's get down here in his lip a little. Let's go with right inside of his mouth here. Barely see his teeth in there. You can see just a little bit, a hint of a tooth in there. Not too much. Get the heavy wrinkles in there because that starts to define his face. I need to put a little pink on his lips though so I can find them. I'm gonna find those lips. He's kind of wrinkly over here. I don't want to get it too, I don't want to distort his face, but he does have a lot of wrinkles. He does have a lot of wrinkles. Let's see, I don't want this. I think I need to turn that little Turn that toward his lip a little. Of course, I'm gonna turn him upside down here in a minute. That's how I always check to make sure everything's right. Turn it upside down. Let me go ahead and kind of find his ear in here. Okay. Hey, Orla. Let me put in a test, make sure my chat's working. Thanks, everybody, for popping in. If I miss saying hello to you, this is kind of just an impromptu stream. I do want to kind of put his shirt in there. It's kind of intriguing me, that little bit of Hawaiian shirt. Like I said earlier, this was like during the time of Magnum PI, and Tom Selleck made those shirts real popular. I don't know if that had anything to do with why they put Doc in a Hawaiian shirt or not. Let's come over on this ear a little bit. Just kind of see, his hair is going to be fluffed over it, over the ear. This is from, his hair is messy. Well, yeah, tell Hubs, Jeannie, I've only got it blocked in. I don't have it fluffed out yet. That's true. I don't have his hair fluffed out enough. He's going to have all kinds of fluffness. It will be fluffier. I just got it blocked in. Same for his lab coat here. So tell Hubs, just hold his potatoes. I told you how Hubs would get the nieces to settle down. They get crazy and get all wild when they'd visit us. They're so excited to be. Hubs would go into the refrigerator and grab a couple of potatoes and say, "Here, hold these," and they didn't know what to think. So they were holding their potatoes. Okay, so anyway, I'm just saying that. Tell him to hold his potatoes. We're getting there. We'll get there. I just started. Okay, he does have a shadow. Let's see, he's got some more light. Let me pull this up closer. Some more wrinkles right in there. It's got kind of a shadow right in here. I want to get to that yet, though. I want to kind of just concentrate on the white part first around his nose, because I want to get that just right. Get that just right. Is that Jean? Yeah, it's Jean. Hey, Jean. Come on over, Jean. All right, let's see here. Needs a little bit of a, let's see, he's got a few extra wrinkles right in there. A little darker under the eye there. And then he's got one that comes down this way. Kind of like that. Not that wide. Okay, careful, gentle. His eyebrow does come out a little bit more here, a little bit more up. That's what you told him? All right, let's look around here. I'm looking, I have to turn my head around the camera's like right in front of me. I'm looking around the camera, looking at my iPad. And again, I'll show y'all the picture, the reference picture. It's a standard picture. I mean, you can find it anywhere. But I don't want to flash out my camera, so I'm not going to put it out there yet. Show you the reference because the iPad will flash out my camera. Okay, so we're getting there. All right, I'm going to turn it upside down now. And turn my iPad upside down. And, oops, come on. Oh, come on, turn upside down for me. There we go. There we go. And double check and just look everything over and see anything that's kind of like not right. It's just real easy to spot when it's upside down. Trust me. Okay, I do need a little bit darker inside of his mouth there. It's much easier to see anything that's wrong when it's upside down. I need to get some flesh color on his lips. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's try this one. He does have a lot of wrinkles on this side of his face. It does look a little strange, but he's wrinkly. He's really wrinkly. Maybe when I start getting his lips in here, it won't look as prominent, but it is prominent. All right, let's put a little light peach now. Right up here on the